gavel falls in a forest of steel. Gravity is the only law that is real. The ledger is open. The ink is cold. No stories left to be told. The verdict is a frequency, a hum inside the hollow, a pill of bitter circuitry that everyone must swallow. You built a tower out of pride and decorated cages, but entropy is writing on the final of the pages. The algorithm's accurate, it measures every tremor, a cold, mechanical and unforgiving mender. You traded truth for currency, a temporary fever. Now meet the grand architect, the absolute believer. The shadow is a witness that you never could suppress, a dark, digital and terminal address. Your heart is just a piston in a rhythm of decay. There is no fucking lawyer who can argue this away. The voltage is increasing in the center of the cell, a synthesized, organized and structural hell. The debt is due in carbon and the interest is time, a perfectly computed and aestheticized crime. The system doesn't blink, never blinks. The soul begins to shrink into the brink. The wire is alive. The end has arrived. Death is the justice that we can't delay, the ultimate price that we all have to pay. Zeroed out, total peace. The rhythm of the end is the only release. Death is the justice that balances the scale, where the logic is perfect and the flesh is frail. Zeroed out, total peace. The dead of the bone is a masterpiece. The judge is not a person but a pattern in the static, automatic, erratic and deeply emblematic. You ran from the reflection in the mirror of the mind, but justice is a hunter that is never far behind. The gold is turning leaden in the furnace of the fact, a cold, surgical and spiritual pact. No hierarchy matters when the oxygen is low, just flickering signals in the afterglow. The reaper is a binary, a zero and a one, the cycle of the setting of the synthetic sun. Your legacy is data that is rotting in the cloud, a digital, invisible and heavy-duty shrimp. Feel the sub bass rattling the marrow in the bone. You're standing at the altar of the monochrome. The sheet you thought was heavy is as light as a feather. We're all just dying pixels being held together. The system doesn't blink, never blinks. The soul begins to shrink into the brink. The wire is alive. The end has arrived. Death is the justice that we can't delay, the ultimate price that we all have to pay. Zeroed out, total peace. The rhythm of the end is the only release. Death is the justice that balances the scale, where the logic is perfect and the flesh is frail. Zeroed out, total peace. The dead of the bone is a masterpiece. Strip the status, strip the name. Every soul burns the same. The voltage, the void, everything you loved is destroyed. The final computation is a beautiful relief, the end of the deception and the end of the belief. The universe is balancing the ledger in the dark, a single solitary and terminating spark. No mercy in the physics, no pity in the flow. It's time to let the vanity and let the ego go. The gears of the eternity are turning in the chest, the long-awaited, cold-plated and mandatory rest. The justice is the silence that is waiting at the end, a lover and a killer and a very old friend. The techno beat is thumping like a heart that's out of time, a rhythmic every solid of atomic climb. The soul begins to shrink into the brink. The wire is alive. The end has arrived. Death is the justice that we can't delay. The ultimate price that we all have to pay. Zeroed out,